Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for a brand new Let's Play. Today, we are going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh boy. It's been 9 years? Almost 9 years since I started my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. That I did it, 2011, August time. And, yeah, this game came out just in time for the start of year 10 of my Let's Playing, and it being one of the most important video games of my life, the original, I figure that, well, it's only fitting that I make this my core Let's Play of year 10. And hoo boy, you can hear the prelude music there. There's just so much that they put into this game. This game has been talked about for years and years and years. There's a whole like separate video I can make about the development of a Final Fantasy VII Remake. But honestly, if you want to see like a better version of that by the people who are actually involved, the Final Fantasy YouTube channel has been doing like a series of like behind the scenes of making this thing, where they've been talking about, you know, the story and everything else, and how this came to be. But being as it is, yeah, I'm just getting goosebumps listening to this. I know this is like just the standard Final Fantasy prelude music, but it's the version from Final Fantasy VII, so this whole game is just remade from the bottom up. It is only up until the end of Midgar, but like if they're able to take that chunk of the game, which is like the first 5 or so hours maybe, which I call like the prologue of the game, at least I called it that in my Let's Play. If you can take that and make it into a full game, like, I'm all there for it, because like the way that they did Crisis Core with keeping it mostly in Midgar also just like worked perfectly. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. I just want to listen to this music, though. It's so good. You know, in the I'm gonna drinking game every time I say in the original game. In the original game, it had like a basic. You know, credit sequence during this, but maybe that'll be another time. But anyway, you got, oh, it's just like the thing. Cool. It's the sword from the save files screen, except it looks so much nicer. Let's just take a look at gameplay difficulty. I think I had a normal for my first impressions on the demo, so we'll just keep it out there for now. I think that you can change it. Attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus on executing commands. Battle difficulty same as easy. I'm gonna keep it on normal for now, and we'll see how it goes. I might change it to easy. I know, it's sacrilegious. I might change it to easy if normal just turns out to be bosses are a damage sponge. But from what I remember for the first boss, which did take a little while, it at least felt like I was doing something to it, you know? Subtitles, yeah, all subtitles on. Brightness is fine. Camera controls. We'll probably mess with this when we actually see the game itself. Screen shaking, vibration are fine. Let's keep everything up. Language is English. What camera controls would you like to use? Use R to... Ah! Inverted y-axis is... Good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have... I think I'm just gonna have inverted x-axis. We'll keep it on normal. Okay, cool. Now, like, you know, 30 minutes into the video, we can start the game. So I've seen this intro before because they showed it on the YouTube channel, but still. There's a... I can't go into the symbolism here because it's spoilers, but dang. Specifically showing this area outside the town. It's too bad they don't have executive produce this time around, though. Like, this feels like a movie, like Advent Children, with the way they're doing the titles and everything. Look, it's so alive! It's the hand crane thing! From Sector 5! Sorry. I'm not gonna stop yelling about the hand crane. I'm sorry, look at it! It's the thing that you're like, what the heck is this? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right by Wall Market. I don't care if that's spoilers. Everything's already dying. It's the playground. What a transition. Wait for it. I'm getting goosebumps. I really am. I know I'm ruining it, I'm sorry, but ugh. Crying now. It's so good. You have the little Sephiroth music going on in the background there too. There's the executive produce. Zoom out, you see the whole vastness of the city from that one little point. And the train, and then you zoom all the way back in. I love it. There he is. There's certain games that, while not perfect, give you, because of nostalgia, give you a visceral emotional response. And this is one of them. I will never not feel emotional when looking at the intro to Final Fantasy VII in any way, shape, or form, in whatever game or media it's portrayed in. I will always get goosebumps and cry, because this game is so much to me.
Get down here, Merc.
Look at him! It's Cloud! Hello? 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 Sorry.
Halt! Who goes there?
Nobody.
You're up.
He just walks past him. Just goes right past him. Use square to attack, hold to unleash an attack that capable of...
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad. That's that.
Yay, they're all dead. Okay, cool. We leveled up. You always level up from that battle. But yeah, look at this place. So the basic controls. I went over this. I'm just gonna pretend that you didn't watch the demo, which is essentially this whole opening chapter prologue thing. But yeah, left stick is move, right stick is camera, and we'll get into other stuff. Right now, triangles attack. Squares attack. X is command menu, which we don't really have anything for yet. Unfortunately, they don't have a program that I can just check the guard twice. The same guard twice for a potion, but alas. I'm assuming that they cleaned up a few of the errors in this game.
Hands where I can see them.
Ah, you're all stupid.
Have fun.
Thank you. More tutorial. The ATB gauge fills as time passes by and tagging with whatever. Once bar is full, your character can perform special actions.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Alright. So far, these guys are just kind of lame. You can expend the ATB, press X to try using one of these commands. Okay.
Enough of this.
Abilities. We can use Braver, which is no longer a limit, it's an ATB command. But it's still cool.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, well, not in battle, you can check the map, open whatever. Okay, cool. When the whatever icon appears, your character can jump! So here's our menu. It's really cool. We got battle settings, which is just your controls, enemy intel. This is a security officer. It's like a little loading. Oh, never mind. So that's cool. We have a bestiary. We don't have anything like sense right now, so we can't really see what they're about, but troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division typically seen patrolling the city streets and company installations. Many are new recruits with little training, and now they're dead. This menu system reminds me of Crisis Core a lot also, which is fine because I love that game. I don't know what other people think about Crisis Core, but I love the game. A large broadsword that has inherited the hopes of those who fight. I'm gonna cry! Sorry. Buster Sword has history. Anyway, we also have a bronze bagel. Dovey, it's a bangle. I know. It's hard for me to say bangle, so I say bagel. You're gonna have to get used to it if you're in this channel. Anyway, Benora White. References! Delicious, fresh, healthy, Benora White quality apple juice. I'm gonna cry. Take a shot every time I say I'm gonna cry. See the world through her eyes. Cool. Hair tonic. Ideal scalp care. Elegance. I love the stupid advertisements. Clear icicle mineral water. That's a reference from much later in the game. We are music lovers. Anyway, I know. You guys don't know when to give up, do you?
Drop the weapon.
I will forgive you because you are well animated.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, Biggs and Wedge, you and your Star Wars references. Let's see, guarding and evading. You can defend against an enemy by pressing R1 to guard or circle to evade. A successful guard will reduce the amount of damage and charges your ATB gauge.
You're coming with us.
Can't
Wanna
get
shoot me?
started. Try harder.
Yeah, the guys behind me aren't dead. So these guys only take like 2 of the holding down hits, which is fine.
Not bad.
Let's see. Shinra, merging innovation with creation. What we do for Midgar and for you. What we do for Midgar and for you. Don't believe Ondor's lies. Also, you can click in the left stick to run. Use triangle to open doors and chests. So this game, just as a FYI, this game works in chapter format. Also kind of like Crisis Core, so all the items and stuff are completely 100% missable because once a chapter ends, you move on to the next one. So, you know, just make sure that you look around. Loveless! What's that? The Adventures of Stamp? That's weird. I don't know what that's a reference to. These Shinra boxes here are also something that you want to look for because they have items and junk in them. But yeah. From what I've heard, also...
So what's Soldier Boy's deal?
Well,
Is
we'll
he
get
one
to
of
it.
us now?
Also, you
got
can't
balls,
name your
this,
characters in this because it's voice
what was his
acting.
name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us.
You know what's weird also?
I'm glad to have him.
Most of the
This is a one-time gig.
Most of
When
the
it's
voice
done,
actors in
we're
this
done.
haven't really done anything else major. It's weird. Like, I don't know if they were just trying to get new talent, but like all the usual suspects aren't here.
Real
Jesse
good to look at,
is Erica Harlacher? Question mark?
What people notice first.
But also Wedge here is the guy that plays Badger
Say you're not
in
even thinking the same
Breaking Bad. I just found that very funny.
Are
It
you the
fits
same?
so much. Look at them having a conversation without me. How dare they? Hey, big guy.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
Badger.
What?
Not interested.
Wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Also, Barrett's voice actor, A++. Sure, it's not as good as the Mr. T voice that I did for my Let's Play, but you know. Oh, which means... Oh, we're not gonna run into Kate Sith here, so I can't even do the Edwin voice. No, it wasn't the Edwin voice, it was the Puppy Roth voice? I don't know. I don't remember what I did, actually. Anyway. I'm gonna try to keep these episodes between like 20 and 30 minutes, depending on content. If I recall from the demo, I can find a good point to split this up, but we'll see. Lock on to targets. You can press R3 to lock onto a specific target. Cool.
Get him, boy!
Guess you're first.
Yeah, the dog is really, really annoying. If you hit an enemy enough, it'll explain this later. But if you hit an enemy enough, you'll stagger it, and that gives you an opening to use fancy attacks on it.
Looks like you're next.
Did you throw a grenade at me?
That's that.
I love how dynamic this is, though. Yummy, yummy in my tummy, as they say. Bum, 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 bum. What did you get here? I guess I can kill you while the dog is behind me. So yeah, as you can see, he has a little bar under his health there. That'll just show that he's staggered. When enemies are staggered, they take more damage. They don't really do attacks or anything. Just makes life a bit easier for you, you know? I think I got everything over here. Just mainly look for areas that you might be able to go behind, because they do enjoy hiding things. So I was gonna say before, minor spoiler maybe? I don't know. I was just looking up like tips of like, hey, how missable are things here if I want to try to do 100% Let's Play? there is some semblance of a new game plus, or at least chapter select, but you can only do that after you beat the game. So if you do miss something, don't like start the whole game over, because you'll eventually just be able to go and redo things with better ideas. But I'm not going to go into like any other things there.
This way.
No, this way. I need to get all my Shinra boxes. I don't know if there's an achievement for destroying all the Shinra boxes, but you know what? Those Shinras, they don't deserve boxes. Oh right, in the boxes you sometimes find Moogle medals, which seem to be like tiny medals from Dragon Quest.
Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
Oh, okay, fine. Hey, buddy. Look at that puppy. Look at your puppy.
Should be easy.
Stagger you, and while you're on the floor. So what I found with Braver is that it, if the enemy is moving, you're gonna miss it a lot. Ow, you did throw a grenade, you jerk. Be sure to use potions and healing spells to regenerate HP. I don't need to regenerate HP if I'm invincible. Look at me. I'm invincible.
Gotta keep going.
You're a loony. Let's use a potion. Actually, let's use 2 potions. Luckily, they are throwing them at us. It's kind of hard since the HP is all the way down in the bottom corner of the screen. It's kind of hard to notice that you're dying. So try to remember to keep an eye out for that. You know? Hey, buddy. Oh, you were playing dead, you old jerk.
Not bad.
He was just lying on the ground. I think there's a few other things here. I like pushing stuff around because anytime there is a dynamic object, it means it wants you to be dynamic at it. Yes, that's a verb now. Anyway. Heck yeah, I did it. I did it, everybody. I pulled the thing. But we're about to enter reactor number 1. Reactor number 1. So I think this is a good place to end off the episode. Look at that view of Shinra Tower in the background. It just all roads lead there. I am very, very excited.
Catch up with the others.
Thank you. I'm very excited for this video game. I hope you are too. I will see you in the next episode, where we talk about localization errors. Look, you can get a good close-up view of Cloud's armpit if that's your thing. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth Level 4 with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.